education versus early college. You know, New York has Harward and Lewiston. We've got the Regional Technical Center and
Actually, the question is, what are our views on career technical education?
and early college programs, considering the fact that our higher education systems are.
I would say that one of the bright spots that's occurring in education right now is the work that's going on in career technical educations. They have done tremendous work in aligning their teaching standards to industry standards, be it culinary arts, electrical, carpentry, automotive, diesel, mechanic. They've done a tremendous job and have also put a program in place where students who are leaving those programs actually get a certificate showing that they've achieved that level of standing. And the other thing that's been amazing that's come out of the technical school is that for once, I think what has always been powerful about technical schools is that they're project-oriented. It's almost like the arts. There's a project at the end of the learning. You can see it. You can many times touch it. What is happening now that I believe is tremendous promise is that we're now matching some of our technical teachers with the academic teachers at the high school level. Many of the difficulties of student learning sometimes at the secondary level have been the theoretical aspects without the application. Algebra being a good example. And we're now having math teachers align their work and their teaching aligned to technical courses and showing the relation of how math is used in real life. Okay? And they worked closely with technology. So I think that aspect brings a tremendous amount of promise. And for many students, the application is where the learning really occurs. And in a straight academic class, it hasn't been always the case. Early college, with Joan's work, I think we were one of the first in the state to really go big on that, and I'll let you speak to that issue.
Sure. Early college, if you don't know, is when high school juniors and seniors enroll in college classes for credit. And Lewiston High School was probably a pioneer in the state in terms of putting together collaborative of colleges where students from the high school could then attend classes. They can take classes at Bates, University of Maine Augusta, University of Southern Maine's Lewiston Auburn College, Central Maine Community College, Kaplan College, and we're working on Central Maine College of Nursing and Health Professions. So a lot of different opportunities. What is also unusual about early college, the way that we're doing it in Maine, is that we're going after the B and C students. For a very long time, the top students would be able to take classes at Bates, for example, but those students, their needs are often already being met, and they have enough in their background to impress an admissions officer that they can do college-level work. The B and C students often don't have the GPAs that would get them noticed at a selective college. They also don't have the self-confidence to really put themselves out as college material. And the early college experience we found is transformative for those students. They see themselves suddenly as being successful in the classroom. We have been thunderstruck at the grades that they earn, which are predominantly A's and B's. Over 90% of the students who are in these classes, and they're B, C, sometimes D, students in their high schools are earning A's and B's at the colleges. So that's been enormously powerful in this area where you have so many first-generation students.
I have to apologize. I live on an island in the bay outside Portland, and if I don't get back to Portland by 10:15, the water taxi that's supposed to take me back will disappear, and I will spend the night in Portland. Not that I don't love Portland, but I'd rather get to
Portland. You can stay over that. We've got a lot to talk about.
So thank you.
About that time, so I just want to wrap up really quickly by noting that that in education we have a lot of work to do. We have an enormous amount of work to do, and really, I mean, that work can be done in the classroom by teachers. That work can be done at home by parents. That work can be done in communities. That work can be done in anti-poverty programs. That work can be done in public policy. It can be done at the federal level. It can be done very locally. It can be done in a district. It can be done in the state legislature. There's no shortage of work to be done in education. So if you're interested in this issue, there are many ways to get hooked in, and I hope that our debates continue. I think that having a public forum, having public debate about education really takes us a long way to reclaiming education as an important place in the public sphere, as an important place where democracy happens, where we get together and talk about and hash things out and disagree. And even when those things are not resolved, and really people have been talking about school reform is not a new issue. School reform has been the order of the day since the advent of public schooling in the United States. So we're participating in a long tradition of arguing about what our schools are for, who should control them, what is the work to be done, and stay engaged wherever you're at in all of this. Stay engaged, and thanks very much for all of you.